Da-da-da-da. I love that music. What's up, everybody? Happy Caturday. Now, hold on just one second. I got to do something that I have not done before, which is I am including everybody over on Instagram as well. We have not done this before, so hopefully that's where I am as well. So you could be on YouTube. You could be on Facebook. You could be on Instagram. And Sandy, that's funny. Yeah, no, I got a little cat here. No, look, I've got a fuzzy sweater, which is, yes, it's cat fodder is what it is. And it reminded me that I have to trim nails today because two cats have already like Velcroed themselves to this sweater. So I have declared it off limits until I trim today, which I did find out while sleeping because, you know, Mowgli likes to get on top of like he gets like sort of here in the crook of my arm, and then he'll start making biscuits on my arm. Everybody got a biscuit maker in the house. And last night, like out of a dead sleep, I'm like, you know, you start having dreams about some horror movie where you're getting pins stuck in your body. So trim time today. Anyway, welcome everybody from wherever you are. Realize that if you're on Instagram at the moment, you can watch, but I'm not going to see your comments. So if you want to get into the conversation, then hop on over to YouTube and watch from there, and you will be a part of the chat magic. Oh, I'm punchy today. That's cheers, everybody. Cheers. Coffee cheers. So what's going on, everybody? Really, Pamela, nobody makes biscuits? It's never time to make the biscuits in the house? Yeah, I wish we could train that. Although, like I said, there are some times where it's not the funnest thing in the world. What is fun, and I think I've actually shot this before and put it up on social, where Mowgli himself, who is one of our four cats, it's a weird thing to say because he's not two of our four cats. Anyway, Mowgli, he sucks his thumb. And so he'll get down in that crook of my arm, and then he'll get all comfy, and then he'll start to suck his thumb. And then after the thumb sucking comes this. And while this is happening, the post thumb suck is the rep blep, which is the, like he'll do that. It's a thing. And it goes the same way every single time. So don't feel bad if you don't have a thumb sucking, rep blepping biscuit maker. All right. Anyway, let's see who else is around here. Oh, look, Mr. Patchworth is bragging because 6 biscuit makers in the house. We have Pamela. Wait, who is it that has the, hold on a second. Somebody had a polydactyl biscuit maker, which almost then counts as 2. So I hope, there it is. Treya Bacon has that. Where's everybody from? Come on, man. Tell me where you're from. And by the way, Dr. Rigid, let's show this. Dr. Rigid, first of all, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I got a cat. She's 2.5 years old. Got it from a shelter. Cheers. Adorable tux named Ketchup. Seriously, killer name. Cat named Ketchup. Any tips for getting another cat? Let's see. Get another cat. You're welcome. Yeah. Why? You know, listen. You go to the channel you're on if you're on YouTube right now, and there is a video about just about all of it. Introduction, matching cats. You know, at the end of the day, that whole thing about they're going to pick you, it happens. You know, like I will tell you right now. You know, we have our feral family, who obviously is out. You know, they have the neighborhood. They also have our porch and our food and our affection to whatever degree. And Todd, who I named after the seminal 80s, aughts band called Big Head Todd and the Monsters, because he has like a big head until we neutered him. Then it shrunk a tiny bit. But anyway, Todd is taming up to the point where, me and him have a little love fest going, and it may be time to bring him in. Now, am I matching him to everyone in the house? Hell no. Are they going to be thrilled by having another? Probably not at first, but that's why I tend to follow my own advice, watch my videos. Well, I don't watch my own videos, but introduce Pamela Bardsley stepping up with gifting 5 memberships. That's amazing. And memberships, by the way, that's the Mojo Knots. Oh, look at that. Up it comes. The Mojo Knots are, well, you can read it, right? So become a Mojo Knot. We have all kinds of amazing things planned for the Mojo Knots this year. So first of all, if you already are one, thank you again for supporting this channel. But we have a lot of extra content coming your way behind the scenes. I actually do record reviews. That's right, record reviews, because, well, I am, somewhere deep inside a musician and a music fiend. And really the thing I've been doing is like rebuilding my vinyl collection. And as I'm rebuilding with, my very favorite records, I talk to you about them. Anyway, that's just one thing. Take you behind the scenes, meet my guys, everybody else. We'll do some dedicated live streams. So become a Mojo Knot. And Pamela, thank you very much for getting some people in. So welcome aboard. And all you do, by the way, is if you're on YouTube right now, next to the subscribe button, which, did you subscribe? Because that would be cool. But also hit that join button and you'll find out all about it. Okay, that's it. We are still talking about biscuit making, which is amazing. So Trey Bacon, welcome aboard as a new Mojo Knot. Wait, let me catch people up here. We got her. We got thank you, Lady T, so very much. Madison on board. What's up, Madison? And Madison, besides sending me some truly kick-ass coffee for the holidays, which I thank you again. It is going a long way in this house. Well, not a long way. It's almost a long way gone, but thank you again for that very much. Samantha XA, new member. Look at the presents that are being spread around by Pamela. Thank you again for that. Who else is on board? Monica, who is saying that Zara, Ain, and Tiaran. My God, you had to go all Gaelic on me here. The kitten say hi. So hi back to you guys. And again, thank you so much. Wait, what does this say? Darth Bane is a brand new member. Welcome aboard. Oh boy, there is just a lot of stuff going on here. Hold on. Dawnlight. Again, thank you guys. Thank you so much. It really does help. I mean, you don't even know. There's people behind the scenes here. Literally right now, Lindsay is here and as always, making things work for me. But everybody who just joined, who is giving us those super little gifts, Lindsay thanks you. Anyway, moving on here. So what else is going on? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I got someone here from Denver. Look at that. Tiger Purr at Dumb Friends League, adopting a feral. That's interesting that Dumb Friends adopted you a feral cat. Usually those guys wind up in the working cat program. But anyway, doesn't like to be picked up, but his claws are getting too long. He's very affectionate. Any ideas? You know what, Tiger? First of all, great ask, because you want to get moving. But the other thing is just, I mean, it's tough, man. If he doesn't like to be touched right now, first of all, make sure you got plenty of hardcore scratching surfaces. because it'll help shed those dead sheaths on his nails. But what you just want to do is, as you first of all bribe the hell out of him, do not dish out those treats, man. Just they got to come next to you. You're just tempting him. Do it on the couch, like sit on the couch and or sit somewhere, so that all you want is for him to get closer to you and you're off your feet, because especially for those unsocialized cats, you hanging over the top like that is totally going to put him off, and reaching hands out and that kind of thing. Watch your hands, watch your eyes, don't stare at him. And then just start trailing those treats next to you. Once you can do that, don't worry about picking them up. Don't worry about any of that. Head here, head here. Let him pet you, and start touching those paws. And it's going to take a minute, man. It's going to take a minute. And I will say this, you may wind up having to talk to your vet, give him a slight sedative like gabapentin in order to get it done, because you will have to get it done. Those claws will start growing into the pads, and that is really painful. So you may wind up having to do that, or bring him in. You can have a groomer come over, do the gabapentin thing, bring him down, but you'll have to talk to your vet about that. So anyway, wow, there's a lot of questions coming in. And let me tell you something about those questions. And what did Dolly say about Dumb Friends League? Look at Dumb Friends League making the rounds. We must have a bunch of Coloradans in the house. Look at that, man. Look at that. Yeah, Dumb Friends has always been a real rock star on the Front Range. So good for you, and good for them. And why don't you guys, you got a favorite shelter, rescue, TNR org, anyone helping with the community cats in your area? Please call it out right now so that I can call them out and say hi. So you know me, anything that I can do to call out the rescue in your area or those advocates of cats, and especially our community cats. Let's see. Boop, boy. There we go. Look, Stay Negative. I'm just going to pull out Stay Negative, which is what a great name. Stay Negative is calling out, boom, Merlin's Safe Haven Cat Rescue in Pittsburgh. Right on. And then make sure that if you're calling someone out, tell me where they are, because I have no idea where they are. And as a matter of fact, my good friends, Good Muse, outside Atlanta in Georgia, always doing good work there. Boom, here we go. Ottawa Stray Cat Rescue, right on for them. Man, I love this stuff so much. Paw Warriors in Spring Hill. I love this stuff. And yes, what I was saying about I can't stop. Here we go. Muncie, Indiana in the house with Animal Rescue Fund. That's amazing. Look, we have a new Mojo Knot. In the meantime, got to go for the new Mojo Knot. April, welcome aboard. Let's see. Who else? Oh yeah, man. We have here we go. In Hayward, Animal Shelter, the TNR team. Thank you, Beth. Thank you for shouting them out. And old friends, Cat Care Society in Lakewood. And oh my God, you guys rock. This kind of gives me chills doing this, just so you know. There's Athena's Angels in Houston, Texas. Shout out. Where else are we going? Oh my God, there's so much going on here. And remember, tell me where you're at. Tell me where you are. Like these guys right here. Gutter Cat Adoption. Gutter Cat. That's interesting in Antioch. Yeah, man, let's go global here. I know we're being very US centric. And by the way, great name. Just saying. Anyway, what else? Who else? Outside of let's go a little global here. I would love to. Here we go. Well, I mean, Fixed Fur Life, Kint, Ontario. That is a name. Fixed Fur Life. Let's just say there? Fixed for life. Just got it. I just got it. Oh, that's a cool name. The Bond Between. And right on. Secondhand Hounds in Minnesota. Here's another one right here. Pause. Of course, we know Pause in Woodstock. Also, oh, what a great name that is. What a great name that is. It's Meow or Never for Ferals in Tallahassee. I am looking. Yes, there's Ottawa Stray Cat Rescue. We're getting some Canadian love here. Come on, man. Tell me what else. Here's some more Canadian love here with Critter Aids in Summerlin, BC. This is almost Canadian, if you ask me, but Vashon Island, which is one of the most beautiful freaking places. And believe it or not, I saw a house there one time, and I was like, I could live here. Anyway, Haven Rescue. And of course, we got Cat Town in Oakland. Oh my God, I am just going crazy here. And in the meantime, let me skip around just a little bit. Of course, I got to shout out Madison's favorite, Love Me True Rescue. Now, here we go. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. And first of all, thank you again for supporting the channel. The other thing is, I'm telling you that there is a gardener. There's a gardener, and we must stop that. What I was trying to say before that I interrupted myself was that most every question you're going to ask has a video. We have hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube that answer almost everything. And in terms of stealing off the counter, yeah, I got you covered. I got you covered. First and foremost, what's on the counter? What's delicious on the counter? Keep that food off the counter. You can also, there are some gentle, what's the word I'm looking for? Aversives, dissuaders. But whenever you have a no, you have a yes. So you got to make sure, sometimes it's that vantage point. If you spend a lot of time in the kitchen or they like that height, make sure you have a cat tree real nearby that's at that height. It goes a lot deeper than that. But like I said, I have a video on that. So there we go. I want to go back to 1 second shouting out these guys. Animal Rescue Leaver, Berks County, Pennsylvania. Woo, my God. Everyone knows, and I think that that's the thing that I love so much is that so many of you guys can shout out rescue in your area. Rovenden Cat Rescue in Kent. Again, love to see some international presence here. And I also will shout out Broward Humane and all the good work that has to be done in South Florida, because it's a hard area in terms of the population, but all around. Broward Humane and everyone else down there has done such a great job. And the feral cat colonies of Houston, BC. I didn't know there was a Houston, BC. Well, I learned something new. Anyway, oh boy, this is an interesting question right here. So why does my cat Thaddeus lick plastic bags from the grocery store? Here's something interesting for you. And this is one thing, but the reason why Thaddeus might be doing that is that a lot of those plastic bags from the supermarkets are treated with sort of a thin fish oil. And they're done that so that when you go to open them, you have something, to grip. So you're not just constantly going like this to open it up. And that's probably what he's grooving on, is the thing that you can't smell, but somewhere in there, he's like, yeah. Anyway, what else do we have going on? Anyway, you know what? Let me just tell you a little bit about what's going on here. We are bringing in the new year you might be wondering to yourself, why is it that I haven't seen a video on Jackson's channel in a long time? It's been like 3 weeks. And I will tell you what's going on is that I started doing this series where I watch my own show, My Cat from Hell, and I go through the old episodes based on what you voted. And we have this great episode from the first season, which in itself, let me just tell you something, was an eye opener because I haven't watched that show in a long time. But anyway, I talk my way through it, give you behind the scenes stuff and whatever, and YouTube keeps blocking it, and we keep trying to upload it, and they keep blocking it. So we got blocked again this week, and but I ain't giving up, man. I worked too hard on that thing for too many years of my life, and we're gonna keep trying. So we're gonna talk to some YouTube people, and we'll get it up eventually. But I think in the meantime, that's why I'm here. But you know what? I love being here too. So what YouTube is blocking it maybe because I don't own it, because it's owned by Animal Planet, Discovery, and they have every right in the world to say, nope, this is our stuff. So every time I show, a clip, even though I only show like 7-8 seconds at a time, they decided that they don't like it. And so this is all done by bots, as you try to upload. So I'm not going to hold it personally yet, but the more we keep getting blocked. Anyway, whatever, man. So here's a quick question. Thank you for asking this. Is scruffing a cat good or bad? First of all, best get up cosplay elfie fairy thing, gothy fairy that I've seen in a very long time. But anyway, no, scruffing is not something you want to do. You don't want to do something that, number one, removes the power from your cat altogether. Number two, the scruffing is something that when mom is carrying kittens around, there's not as many nerve endings here as in the scruff as there are in many other places in the body. But as a cat grows up, you're still holding their entire body weight by their neck. So there is that, even if it's not painful right there, if you have to, because it should be a last resort. You've got, your cat's jumping out the window and you're like, oh, make sure to support the butt, hold them close to you. It's just some way to keep their head from getting on you to bite if that's something that's going to happen. But otherwise, there are many other ways to do it. So yes, please avoid scruffing. And calling out another rescue, there's Pets Friends for Life, St. Thomas, Ontario. Thank you guys for all the work that you're doing. And someone just asked me this. What's up, Natalie? I would love for you to see all my cats. The problem is at this time of day, we have a very large catio that goes around the house. You can see just a little chunk of it right there out the window. See, there's the red, that's catio right there. And the catio goes all the way around the house. We have a very small house, but a very large catio. And about this time of day, as soon as the sunshine starts hitting that catio, they are spread to the wind, my guys. So I do keep promising a catio tour. We'll start with the Mojo Knots. They go first. We will be doing a catio tour within the next month because I promised. It was like my New Year's resolution. We're just planting some new things out there that I was really excited about. I'm telling you, it's all done out there. It's going to happen, but become a Mojo Knot so you're the first to see it. Again, hit that join button if you're on YouTube. Again, and I just want to thank Legendary for supporting the channel. I will say this. Let me just bring this up. I can't. But Legendary is saying 3-year-old female Bengal adopted a year ago, started to mark in our dog's bed, now marks on our new couch. That's a doozy. There's a playlist on YouTube which is our litter box playlist. There's a lot of detective work that comes into it. Of course, first and foremost, take your cat to the vet, have a urinalysis done, make sure that there's not an ouch going on that is informing all of this, and then you can start working your way down. But like I said, there are so many videos. And by the way, if you want to know more about your cats, I've got count them, 4 books. The most well-known of which is right there up at the top there. That's Total Cat Mojo. And almost everything that you're looking for is in that book. Let's see. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, the whole thing, my cats are in the Catio right now. And I think I see a dog in the Catio as well, because she thinks she's a cat. Audrey. Anyway, who out there, you know what? Let me ask you this. I would love for you guys to shout out, and I'm still looking at all of these rescues that are coming in, and I just love seeing that. Like this one right here. Raleigh, North Carolina, Wake County Catch and Release Operation Catnip Safe Haven for Cats. If that's one single name, we got some marketing discussion to have here, but great work that's going on over there. And I was going to ask you something. What was I going to ask you guys? Oh, that's what I was going to ask you, because I just mentioned my dog out of nowhere. Is how many Catherine? Yeah, I love that one. It's the doggy-o. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Good work. But who out there is bipedal? Who has got the cats and the dogs in the house? Come on, man. Bring it. Clarabelle, thank you for becoming, well, no, you didn't become a Mojonaut, but you supported the channel. And I thank you very much. There we go. Wait. I just want to call out some international love here. There it is. Cats Action Trust, who I do know. Thank you for the work that you're doing. And I especially think that this is in response to my bipedal comment. So as am I. So there you go. And yes, you know what? I forgot. Mari, thank you very much. Everybody, happy freaking New Year. Happy 2024. It's our first live stream of 2024. And that's the name of the freaking live stream. And I forgot. So happy New Year, everybody. May this rotation around the sun present to you. And here's the wish that I have for everybody. And I do a lot of cameos. If you don't know what a cameo is, you go onto the app, you pay a little bit, and I record there it is. And I record a personalized video for you or any of the cat lovers in your life. And the thing I've been saying for all the New Year's wishing, because I usually do it with one of my cats in the shot and I'm just loving on them and whatever. And I realize in that moment that I'm having that moment of, whatever the day bought when I'm doing that cameo, I'm just like, and that's what I wish for you guys, that once a day you have that moment with your animals, because they do that. You touch them, that's scientifically proven. You touch an animal, your blood pressure goes down, your pulse rate goes down. That is what it's all about sometimes. Have a moment a day, every day. That's what I wish for you guys. A little bit of peace, a little bit of presence, and a whole lot of abundance for your new year. Boink. That's right. That's right, Kismet. It is. It's healing. And it's literally, it's shown that, oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I'm popping up too many things at once. 2 dogs, 4 kittens, 1 water turtle. This house, you're right. It's not just a 2 species thing. It is in this house, 4 cats, 2 dogs, a house chicken named Scarlet and a turtle. I gotta shut this thing off, man. It's so annoying. I don't know. I don't. Anyway, whatever. Look at this one. Calico Outpost. 8 cats, 1 dog, 1 pig, 2 ducks, 1 baby turtle, 5 chickens, 1 quail, and a partridge in a pear tree. Right on, Calico Outpost. That's amazing. Man, I love that so much. Who else? Of course, I say bipedal, but I think that was octopedal right there. And holy crow! Wait a minute! Wait a second! 1 cat's 19 tarantulas. Somebody is outnumbered. Let's see what else, man. Yeah, there's a lot going on out there, man. You know what? I am really glad to see someone just shout it out. I'm sorry, polypetual. Yeah, here we go, man. Here we go. I opened the door to this one here. We got panpetual. Okay, here we go. But someone just said, and I don't know who said it, that they were afraid of dogs, and I'm so glad to hear people say afraid of. I think what happens is maybe we get embarrassed because we're afraid of, and then that turns into I hate. A lot of people who are afraid of cats just decide they're not cat people. They don't like cats, when really you may be hiding something from when you were a kid and you got scratched, and you just hold on to that. I would tell you, if you're afraid of dogs, you start with the very most mellow of all dogs, which is clearly not mine right now, and just spend time. Just get yourself through it, man, because I'm telling you, one of the things that probably any of the petuals here, which there are many here, it was, and I think a big bunch of hearts and love for Mifa's life for saying that, is that the energy in this house, because of the different species, us included, is so like this yin yang beautiful mix, man. I've got animals that run and get you at the door, and they're like, "Where have you been?" And then it's like, the cat's being trampled by the dogs, going, "Okay, where's dinner?" But then I've got Mowgli on my chest at night. I mean, it's a real wonderful thing. Chris Palmer just came up with something really cool. Yeah, start with puppies. And I will say this: there's this amazing BuzzFeed bit, and it's about 7-8 years ago. You have to go search it, but it's a BuzzFeed video where they took people who identified as cat haters, and specifically not afraid but hate, and trotted out about a box of kittens and said, "Go ahead, hate this," and like melted, like I don't know, something. Anyway, I will say this again. Anybody who is on Instagram right now, welcome, by the way. I can't see your comments. It's just a little glitch in the platform that we use. They're going to be fixing it soon. But in the meantime, you'll have to go on over to YouTube if you want to see your own comments and you want to be part of the conversation. Again, just to sum up, we had a video ready to premiere this week. We did not. We have been trying to premiere this video that keeps getting blocked, which is me taking you behind the scenes from an episode of My Cat from Hell. We are going to get that done. We are appealing it. We are talking to, of course, Sally Sue. Let's please shout out Sammy's Hope. I love Sammy's Hope, and they do great work. But anyway, we will get that video up. In the meantime, that's why I'm here right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, just to keep each other company for this first Caturday and of the year. And but please subscribe to the channel to YouTube, because you'll find out when that video is coming. We will definitely have a video this week coming out, regardless of what it is. But I would love for you to subscribe and support the channel in any way, shape, or form, which so many people have been doing today. And I thank you guys so much. And it supports not just me, but everybody who helps make content happen. over in our world over here. And these are guys who don't get to see you on camera, but work their butts off. So anyway, that's the update there. Again, another way of supporting the channel is becoming a Mojo Knot. And like I said, we just had a meeting a couple of days ago, Lindsay, about what we're going to do for the Mojo Knots this year. And there's a lot of it. Gina, the way you find me on YouTube is you search Jackson Galaxy on YouTube. Then you will find me. Can't miss me. I don't think there are that many of me yet. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, there's so many. Oh, of course. How could I not shout out Poet Square Cats in Tucson? Really, truly, Courtney is, I met Courtney. She spoke at the last cat camp that we had in March or April in San Diego, and instantly became a massive fan. So if you don't know Poet Square Cats, you can start on Instagram. She's great there, and really the way that she does what she does in terms of shouting out community cats who they have names, they have their places in her heart, and she just lets you know all about them. And whether it's little lines that these cats will cross where they grow, or the loss that she had this year, you're right there with her. And yeah, like I said, I adore her. Holy cow, a lot going on. But anyway, listen, there's going to come this moment where I'm going to start having to, oh, of course, Sparky. Of course, Sparky. Is that Sparky? Wait, where does Sparky go? Boom. Feral Fixers in DuPage County. Feral Fixers, who I've known for many, many years, does seriously kick-ass work. And not just in DuPage, education-wise. Heck yeah to Feral Fixers. So there you go. Here's a quick answer I can give you here. How do you solve cat acne? The most common place you're going to see acne is right there, right on the chin. Why do you see it there? Probably because the bowls that you were using for your cat are plastic, and those plastic bowls are just breeding grounds for bacteria. And that's why you want to start by going with a bowl that is stainless steel or Pyrex, glass, ceramic. Anything that's non-porous is going to drastically cut down on the chin acne that you see. So that's one big reason why you might see that. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to keep going. Feral Cat Spay Neuter Project in Linwood, Washington. This is one of my favorite things I've ever done on here, and it makes me incredibly happy. So we're going to see more of this, because it's beyond the fact that everyone is calling out rescues and community cat advocacy programs and shelters, is that them in your town, which I love it. And I also this, because first of all, I am a Taurus, and does that make me a bossy boy? I don't, so some days. Anyway, yeah, there's some Taurusy things about me, but also we have a very astrology-centric person on our crew here. Shout out to Kat, and is always telling me that everything makes sense when you look at it through astrology, which may or may not be true. I will say there's certain things about astrology that I'm totally down with, and some that I'm like, okay, that's a reach. But I would say that for just about anything, So whatever gives us context, gives us context. Someone is asking me about how to help a cat deal with grief. That's Kitty. And there's a video. There's a video. We just put it up about a month ago. Grief, whether we're talking about humans or non-humans, is a tricky, slippery, very personal space that also has a lot of very common triggers in that species. And we didn't? I thought we did. I thought we did. Huh. Lindsay's telling me we didn't post the cat grief video yet. Huh. Well, I guess we're going to have to. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. Haven't done with it. So, Kitty, stay tuned. Within the next few weeks, you'll see that video. Huh. How you like that? Mixed Media Girl gives us an idea here. Silicone round pet toothbrushes work great for cat knee around the chin. Warm soapy water. I mean, you got to pick your soap. But yeah, there you go. There's also lysine, and I would do the same thing with lysine. There's also this, and I don't even know if they still sell it. It was called Willard's Water, and I used to love Willard's Water. I don't know if it's still around, but totally holistic and great. Speaking of totally holistic, I get a lot of questions about this, so I'm going to call it out for a second. And of course, I don't have any sitting right next to me. But I have been formulating and making and getting out to you guys for 4 years. We make a line of flower essence remedies. And if you go over to the website, you'll see them all. They are gentle and holistic, and you don't have to worry about them having contra interactions with any medication. And it's just different versions of stress that we can help to address. And I just get a lot of people asking me about it. It's not essential oils. It's not something that that has quote unquote medicine in it. It is energetic medicine. And, you know, like I was just talking about with astrology, you can either buy in to the idea of flower essences or not. But I'm telling you one thing, and anybody who's tried Rescue Remedy over the years knows that energetic solutions to just help shift a little bit, it works, man. And it works in a complementary way with whatever else you're doing. For another day, but we're dealing with something in the house right now where I had to remind myself, man, I got flower essences for this. And instantly it just became just that little thing that helped my cat, Caroline. Anyway, my God, everybody. Tina Berto tells me that Willard's Water is still around. Seriously, that's what got me into the holistic part of this. Blinks, who just asked me, did you ever have hair? Let's let that settle for a second. Didn't we all at some point have hair? Yes, we did. It's funny because when I did have hair, I was insanely vain about my hair. And as the universe would have it, I started losing it really early. Like I was 23 probably, and going to a doctor going, I think I have a vitamin deficiency going on here. And he's like, male pattern baldness. And I was like, no, vitamin deficiency. So yeah, and I detail this somewhere, but my last look was multicolored dreadlocks that met an ignominious end. And if you read my book, Cat Daddy, you will see the entire sordid story about cutting off dreadlocks one by one and chucking them at a neighbor because I was really pissed off. And thank you, Pebbles. You know, yeah, the dreadlocks, Hannah, they exist in one picture. and I kept my driver's license from the time, and it is in my storage unit, which I keep. That's my New Year's thing. I'm going to that storage unit to clear. Oh God, just saying it gives me agita. But yeah, we're gonna do that this year. Holy crow, man! There's a lot of talk going on out there, and Art Lover Animation is saying this. Which one of my books should you buy first? They all, they all, well, they're all different. Cat Daddy, which is the first book, is actually a memoir and a story about me and my cat Benny, and what was taught to me as I was also taking my first animal sheltering job and getting clean and finding cats for the first time. So that's that book. Both Catification and Catify to Satisfy are collaboration books with the great Kate Benjamin from House Panther. And that's all about designing your house to make both you and your cat happy. And finally, the last book, like I said before, is Total Cat Mojo, which if you're just looking for the all-around introduction to all things cat, that's the book. So depending on whether you want to get into my life or you want to get into your cat's life, you might want to start with either Cat Daddy or Total Cat Mojo. And as I say that, Zoe shouts at Catification. So there you go. And just so you know about my new year is I am now working on a new book, which saying that out loud scares the out of me. Like it is a thing when you're working on a book, but this one's going to be really cool because it's hyper personal. It's more of a journey as I go out in the world and try to get my mojo back, when it comes to my work with animals. So I don't know. It's going to be great. I got it. You're right. I got it. But it's a beautiful thing to write because it's experiencing and writing, and it's love letter to the bigger world of animal lovers and the animals themselves, and it's about discovering about yourself. And as I approach oh my God, whatever the birthday that's coming up, it's great to know that you never stop learning. And that's really important to me. Anyway, my friends, my dudes, my loves, I have to go and get my Caturday on as well. And I will be back doing this. I'm loving the fact that we can get on all of these platforms at once. So we're going to do much more of that. But just know that we are usually here on YouTube. And also, so yeah, know the secret. Before going live on YouTube on Catterdays, which is usually when we premiere these videos, I will also go on TikTok right beforehand because it's fun and a totally different vibe. And Lindsay's trying to signal me here with saying, "What? Oh, you're not. Oh, you might have just sneezed." But anyway, so check out TikTok as well. We are everywhere. We are everywhere all at the same time. So wherever you are, I can be there as well. Don't forget, any question. I have seen so many questions here. All we have videos on. All of them. Except a video about my dreadlocks, which, like I said, I will try. I will try to find that picture for you. So keep your eyes open because we are everywhere. In the meantime, I hope, like I said, I hope this year brings you guys more animals. And thank you guys for supporting all those rescues that we called out today. And have a wonderful Catterday and put some love. MJ, welcome to the Mojo Knots. Somebody just said one more time, if you want to become a Mojo Knot, because we have a big year planned for you guys. If you're on YouTube, which is where Mojo Knots live, Then you go to right next to the subscribe button, which I hope you've already hit. Then hit the join button and you'll find out all about it. And okay, last one. I'm going to call out one more time because I know you guys. There we go. Adopt a grown cat in Sebastian, Florida. And that is that. On that note, spread the word. Tell everyone you know, spay and neuter every animal that they have. Spay and neuter all of your community cats by practicing TNR. Support the people in your area who do that work, because right now, at this moment on our planet, animals are in trouble, and everybody who's in this room represents one person who can help, and you tell 5 people, and so on and so on and so on. You're very beautiful. I love you guys. Light and love and mojo to you. Mwah.